I'm delighted to be here this evening, not only because we have such a wonderful performance lined up, but because we are all here to support such a great cause, to raise funds for the redevelopment of the Rewa branch of the Shree Sanatan Dharam Pratinidhi Sabha. I don't want to take too much of your time tonight, but I do want to speak briefly on my admiration and appreciation for our Sanatan community in Fiji, and give my full support for this redevelopment project so that this property can better serve our Sanatan community and help continue their good work to build a stronger, smarter, and more caring Fiji. Any young person in Fiji who has attended a Sanatan educational institution or spent some time within your community knows full well that your contribution to Fiji have made our nation a better place to call home. You've worked alongside my government to help us create a more knowledge-based society, and you've showed time and again that your community shares our belief that our work in education is what truly defines our future as a society and as a nation. And as your Prime Minister, I believe that the opportunities we provide young people are the ultimate measure of our success. And I thank you all for bringing a lot of children tonight to come and enjoy themselves. And I believe that expanding access to high quality education is the greatest possible legacy we can leave our children. And I believe that the policies that shape our development will benefit our people on the basis of merit, on their positive contributions to our society. And I believe that every Fijian, regardless of our background, our beliefs, our status, where we live, deserves an equal role in the progress of our nation and an equal share in the prosperity we bring to our shores. It also means that as Fijians, we should not discriminate against any of our fellow Fijians on the basis of their religion, ethnicity, race, province, or social status. And we should all work together so that we appoint the best people, irrespective of their background, to deliver the best service to our people. That's what my government stands for. My government, under my leadership, appoints people to positions, whether as ministers, CEOs, board members, or civil servants, on merit. When we appoint people on merit, we will get the job well done. We will also ensure that all Fijians get the best outcome. I know that belief, that vision for Fiji, is shared by your community. It can be seen in the good work you carry out all across our islands, and it can be seen in the camaraderie and compassion that you show each one of our people. In the years to come, I look forward to continue working side by side with our Sanatans in Fiji, with our Sanatanis in Fiji, and as we bring knowledge and opportunity into the lives of young Fijians. And I look forward to this redevelopment project, which will become a critical part of the mission. I've briefly seen plans that you have in store for this Rewa branch, including the new temple, the multi-purpose hall, and the ashram. And I was particularly glad to hear that you will also be constructing a museum that will tell the stories and the history of the Giramatia in Fiji. That story is one that I do not believe is told often enough. But I was very proud that last year we were able to give the history of the Giramatia the recognition it deserved when we commemorated the centennial of the arrival of the last Girmat ship, the Sudlaj 5, from British India. My government will ensure that Giramatia story and the contribution of the Giramatias will be mainstreamed into our school curriculum and overall in our country's history. It was an emotional moment and one that we will not forget. So I'm very glad that this property will soon be home to a museum that will honor the experience of the Giramatia in Fiji and enshrine such an important chapter in Fijian history. Tonight I would also like to give a very warm welcome to the talented Vishak Sharma and the Curtin group that are visiting us from California, and commend them for putting on this performance in support of this very important redevelopment project. Mr. Sharma, welcome back home. Your being here speaks to the strength of the bonds that hold us together as Fijians, one nation, one people united in our effort to build a better Fiji. As I always say, we may be spread out across the world, but no distance, no matter how great, can diminish the love we have for this nation and its people. Nor does that distance make us any less proud of Fiji or our shared identity as Fijians. I can't wait to see the performance Mr. Sharma has in store for all of us. For those of you who do not know, my old school has now been turned into Natambua Old People's Home. I attended Natambua Primary School when I was a little boy, where I learned to speak and write fluent Hindustani. Unfortunately, as I grew up, I forgot all those. But I remember I used to love going to movies and watch Hindustani movies and matinees in old theaters in Lotoga, where I grew up. And I used to follow singing such as yours. When I grew up, and I was asking Mr. Sharma if he knew a particular song. I don't know if any of you know this song. I used to follow a lot of Gawalis when I was a kid. And some of those who know this song, any of you know this song? Or you all too young? Let me refresh your memories. It goes like this. Hey, thank you. God bless you.